Welcome back, CNC fam. It is men's night.
Nice.
Men, we are on the hot seat.
So what's up? Tell me what you have cooking for today.
All
What
right.
are the men wanting to hear?
First of all, what do you think that men want?
What do I think men want? Well, from our talks and everything that's going on online and hearing all these men newly having voices, I think that men want women who respect them, but not just respect them. I think they want someone to be submissive. And us women, we find that word very daunting. It sounds like we're going to go back to being slaves, basically.
Yeah, I know. So what if
Sounds like slavery.
So what if I tell you overall number one, men want peace? What would you say?
I think women want peace too.
Yeah, I know. But let's them stick to the men, right?
All right.
So men want peace, right? And peace looks different for every man, all right? But in the end of the day, I believe men want peace. Peace in their house, peace in their life. You know what I mean? Overall peace, because we work outside. We have to put up with a lot outside. When we come home, that is our safe space. That is where we unwind. And that is where we are our true selves. And when we're home, we want peace.
Okay, so are you saying high value men want peace?
All men.
Because
All men want peace. All men
if
want
you
peace.
are not a high value man and you're married to a woman, she too is going outside and having a rough day at work and is stressed out when she comes home. So she too wants peace, and peace looks different for her as well.
Yeah, I know. But
So
let's stick to the men. Let's stick to the
we're,
men.
but we cannot just stick to the men without talking about both sides.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know you
of
guys have a
course-
side. I know you guys have a side. All right, so we want women back on our team, right? And what do you think about us wanting women back on our team? Do you think women are on our team? What do you
I
think
think
we're fighting
women
against each other?
have been. I don't think women are on your team right now, but I think women have been waiting for y'all to get with the program
What
so we
program?
can get on your team.
What program?
Be leaders, leaders of
agree.
your household. Be the men in charge. Like, you can't just say I'm the man in charge and have no action in back of it.
Men who are doing stuff and not doing stuff. We all want women on our program. You understand?
But do you
that?
deserve it? Of course you do.
What do you mean? Do we deserve it?
Do you deserve to have a woman on your team? Are you doing all the right things you need to do as a man to have a woman on your team? To have a woman, period.
Okay, so if a woman picks me, right, and the woman is, I believe that I deserve it, right? Because that woman picked me, right? That's the only reason why. So I believe that if you are in a relationship with somebody and you pick that person, you need to be on their program, regardless of what they're doing, how much they're making, what you think of them. I think you just need to be on their program.
Okay, and that's why there's a lot of single men out here.
Yeah, and single moms.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Yeah. So
Heavy hitter.
So we want our women to stop fighting against us because we're not your enemy, right? And I honestly believe that we're not your enemy, but I believe you guys think that we're your enemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that we want women to make better choices in men.
As far as
better choices in men, because you can't complain.
Even if that means
you can't complain about the man that you picked.
So all right, so we pick better men, even if that means we ain't going out with half of these men.
Exactly. Pick better men.
I agree with that too, because these women are putting themselves at a disadvantage when they pick these low class men who can't keep up.
Call them low class, but you guys are picking them. So pick better men, I think, and you have to follow the men that you pick, regardless of who they are. I think all men want that, right? We want a woman who would just submit to us. We want you guys to submit to us, right? We don't want to force you guys, right? We don't want to qualify for anything. We want you to submit to us. That's it.
Okay, and you're saying because I should have chosen a better person.
Correct.
That person shouldn't have to qualify because he already qualified to be my man. Right?
Correct.
But I want to stop you there because you said something about choosing a better person, right?
Correct.
So I thought you were the better person because you acted like you were the man for the first couple months we were together. Mm-hmm. And then you stopped being the man.
Yeah, so at that point, whenever that person stopped being a man, I think a conversation should be had, right? Because there was something in that man, right? And now it's gone. When it's gone, at least a conversation should be had. After that conversation is had, if nothing changes, again, it's your choice to stay or it's your choice to leave.
Right.
I'm just saying if you stay, be on their program.
Be submissive even to, the shenanigans. Yeah, got it.
Be submissive because men want you to be submissive.
And you
overall.
chose that person. Okay. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What else do men want that they're not going to get?
Oh, my God. Okay. So we want women who do not force us out of our household, right? Or look at us as just a sperm donor or an unimportant piece in our children's lives.
Okay,
right?
So what do you mean you don't want us to force you out the household? Like if we have a fight, you don't want me to kick you out?
I'm saying if we have kids, I belong inside the household.
Oh, no matter how I'm treated.
Forget about being inside the household. If we have kids, I belong inside the child's life. That's
Fair
what
enough.
I'm saying,
yeah.
right? So I was just talking about married people who get along. But if you don't get along, right, I would say that person still belongs in the child's life.
Okay, I agree.
So as men in general, no matter what situation that you're in, whether you're a married man or you're a man who has a baby mom, you want to be inside the kid's life, period. So that's what that statement's about. We don't want to be treated like sperm donors. We don't want to be treated like second-class citizens. We don't want to be treated like we're optional in our child's life. We want to be important. That's all.
Well, usually men who want to be in their child's life and be important in their child's life are providers.
Okay. But I just told you, we don't want women to force us out for any reason whatsoever because it's our child. So you didn't have to qualify to be the child's mother, right? You're just a child's mother because you birthed the child.
Yeah, I qualified. I did definitely qualified. So I spent 9 months qualifying, 36 hours in the hospital qualifying. I qualified more than enough. Now you got to qualify.
Yikes. You see that? So
you got 18 years of qualification necessary.
I hear that. So we don't want that we don't want that energy. That's the energy that we don't want, right? We're men. That is our child, or those are our children, and we have equal right to them. So I think all men could agree to that, right?
You do. You for sure have
equal.
Yeah.
I am.
You for sure have equal rights to your child.
I am not fighting
you still have
for
to
myself. I am not fighting for myself. Trust me. But but men in general, right? I believe that men want that, right? The next thing I think is we want women who are willing and able to submit and get on our program, right? So that you already know. No matter what we're doing.
Okay, let's just clarify. What does submission look like to you?
Oh, to me, submission in my house will look like. Let me see. That's very interesting. Submission means that I have final say in important decisions, right? Submission means when I speak, when I'm saying something, you're listening because you wanna understand something, or you want to understand me. Or you at least want to let me know that I am important and you are respecting what I have to say. Submission to me is allowing me to be a father, right? Having my way with my child. Submission to me is overall just being feminine. I think femininity and submission just go hand in hand.
So when you talk about submission, you don't talk about serving you hand and foot.
No. You definitely serve me, hand and foot, right?
Oh wow.
No, hand and foot.
You think so?
Yeah, I cannot complain. About what you do.
That's
right?
Nice.
Yeah, I cannot complain about what you do. My life
I wouldn't
is great.
say I'm a submissive woman.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't say it, but I know you are. And when it's most important, when it matters most, you are submissive. I don't want a woman that I can walk all over. That I'm telling you. So I don't want a submissive woman in that way, where whatever I say goes, and you're not challenging me. You're not telling me, yo, that was stupid. You know what I mean? That's not the kind of submission that I'm talking about. Submission overall is, you know, that I am the head of household. I am the leader, right? You have to support whatever it is that I am doing, because your ultimate role, your ultimate goal is for you to be at home, for you not to work, for you to take care of the kids. So if that's the environment that we have to live in, of course, I am the leader, you are the follower.
Should a woman be submissive when that's given to her, or or before that's even given to her?
A woman, once she picks a man, needs to submit to that man. So you make a better choice in picking man. That's the bottom line.
I would say maybe I just became this woman a year ago.
Yeah, and that is fine to me. There's a lot of evolving, because I believe I've just become this man maybe like a couple of months ago. That's what I would say, like a couple of months ago. So,
I think we both just became who we are.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally. Your vibration bouncing off of my vibration, and
this is a new us.
A very, very new us. Mm-hmm. But let's continue, right? Okay. So I believe that there used to be an abundance of qualified women when I was in a dating scene over a decade ago. Okay. Right? Now it's slim pickings, because no one wants to commit or feel like they are settling for less than they deserve.
Yeah, of course not. Whoever wants to settle for less than they deserve?
No, but why? Why would anybody feel like they're settling for what they deserve? Like, who is the person that dictates that you are settling?
Me.
Yeah, but if your vision is skewed, right? Or if
my vision is skewed to you.
No. Let's say, all right, men, we are more practical, right? So what I would tell you is, if you are some kind of way, whatever your bad characteristic is or whatever bad flaw it is, we understand you as a man, right? Women, I don't know why you guys think that you guys are perfect. Nothing's wrong with you. You guys overinflate yourselves. If people ask you to rate yourselves, all you guys would say you're 8s, 9s, and 10s, when you know the majority of the world is full of average people, right? So that's the main reason why we even need to be leaders, just because of just that basic way of thinking, that like we don't overinflate. We see the world for what it is, right? So to me, men are very important. Men are very valuable. We don't have to earn being valuable. We don't have to prove being valuable. Women are valuable as well too. Y'all don't have to earn.
Okay, you knew I was gonna ask.
Yeah, y'all don't have to earn being valuable or whatever. But if you want to be picked by a man, you have to get to know what a man wants, right? And I know all men, once you have made that choice, want you to get on their program regardless of what that program is, even if there's no program. And I do not subscribe to men having no program.
Of course, because that means you're not a leader. And what am I following?
Yeah, but you picked it. Like all I'm telling you is, once you pick it, that is it.
We can always unpick.
Yes, you can always unpick. So if you pick wrong, you can always unpick, unless you have a child with that person. I can
still unpick you.
Yeah, but I still need to be around in that child's life. So unpick me all you want. So I would say, women, you guys are gorgeous, right? And used to know how to use your femininity powers to your advantage. And now you shy away from it. Tell me, why is that? Why are women less feminine? Or why do women feel like feminine women, or the word feminine means weak?
I don't think that. Women think that.
Okay, so why are women shying away from being feminine?
Women are in their femininity, and they're feminine, and using their femininity to their advantage. I think they show it when they need to show it, maybe like at work, to get a better position, raise.
Yeah, I don't think you can turn off femininity.
You can for sure.
I think
at a certain level, I could agree with that, but I think at a certain level, like, if you piss me off, I'm not gonna show you my feminine side. I'm gonna be more raw in your face, Maybe not in your face, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you will always remain in your feminine even in these extreme situations. That's what I'm saying.
But I'd be less feminine.
Oh yeah, you'll be less feminine, but feminine indeed. That's all I'm saying. There is always a feminine underneath all the rah 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 rage.
Well, I think and it also goes back to what you said. Like, now we are in these mean streets, thugging it out with you guys. All the stress and drama of outside hardens us just as much as it hardens you.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So if you don't want a man, keep me.
If you don't want a man, keep me. What
Yeah,
does that mean?
Keep me a kept woman.
Yeah, I hear you. I agree. Once you have a woman, men, we have a hard responsibility because we have to take care of our women and our children because we'll be the ones taking care of them for the duration of their lives. So that is
I don't think that either. Okay. Women, I don't think mind working at all. What I think women want is just a leader to hold the household down so we can actually raise our children, at least from birth till when they go to preschool or kindergarten, whatever. That's 3 to 5 years of your lives that you are taking over the household, right?
correct. And we all know what kind of financial
burden that is, but there
will be on
is
somebody.
a end of road for that. Like,
Correct.
the woman has been working with you until she has the baby for years, right? Then she has the baby till 3 years. I think should be definitely manageable for a leader to do. Figure it out for 3 years, and I've been grinding with you from before, and I'm gonna continue grinding with you after.
Yeah,
There's
agree.
no, oh, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life by myself. Figure it out for 3 years so we can actually raise a child and send them off in a healthy and safe space into pre-K rather than a daycare. Take care of them. And God knows who else take care of them, and God knows do what to our children.
Yeah, you'll get no pushback from me on that. So we want women to show more feminine energy. So let's tell the story of whenever we went out with your friends, right? I think that was
You cannot stop talking.
no. That room was full of feminine energy, right?
And you loved it.
Yes, I have not been around feminine energy outside of your energy, of course, right? For a long while, and just going out and just seeing men and women interact, and there's no beef, there's no tension, it's just comedy, it's having a good time, it's everybody enjoying everybody, no one's cutting anybody off. It's just conversation flowing. There's general respect. It's just like, I don't understand why everybody's just not like that. Like, that's not how every circle is to me. But that was very refreshing. That was a breath of fresh air. And I'm like, wow, if women would be like that, I don't think men would mind being around women.
I don't think men mind being around women now.
No. Yeah, I know. But when I say being around,
they'll take us in all our masculine anytime.
Oh, I know that men will take any kind of woman. So, but that doesn't mean that you guys are going to get the outcomes that you want.
That's very true.
So we want to talk about getting the outcomes that we want. And the
Let
outcomes
me tell
that we
you, I
want.
got this ring.
Yeah, and the outcomes that we want are children, right? Because that's what women want. That's pretty much what the goal is, to get together, to build together, and to have children, to form community. That's the overall goal. And without each other, we'll never make it as far as we want to make it. So all this single parent, single whatever, and separation, we need to just pretty much get on each other's program, but really the man's program, because he needs to be the leader. So whatever it is that you want to take it or whatever, you guys can formulate a plan together, right? Or whatever. But whenever it comes to execution, it's the man that always got to take the lead because it's his family. I think overall he is the last mile, right? So he is the one that if he messes everything up, all the pieces are gone. That's what I believe.
Fall apart. Okay.
Right? So we also want women who are homemakers, right? We want,
For sure,
yeah,
curator of the home.
yeah, we want you to decorate. We want you to be the ones that have the vision of how you want this room to look, that room to look, how you want home to feel.
Yeah,
home
you
should
want
feel like home.
cozy.
Yeah, but we want a woman that naturally does that.
I think most women can naturally create a home.
I would hope
for a man.
I would hope. I don't
or
know
themselves even.
I don't know, but we just want that. That is one thing I know.
Home.
Yeah, so we want. I think most men would want that. Right now, let's get to looks. Right, we want.
Dang.
We want a beautiful woman, and beautiful is not. Oh, every woman is beautiful because every woman is not beautiful. Right. We want a woman that most men desire. If a lot of men desire to be with that woman has value. She's a beautiful woman. That's what all men go for, right? So
can I stop you there?
Go ahead.
So do you think if you want a beautiful woman that you should definitely be able to compete?
Yes, men compete.
Because you should be very able to compete.
Yes, men compete.
And that means being a leader because beautiful women have many options too.
Yeah, but beautiful women pick the men that are no good for them. So if they continue to do that, the men who have the men won't have any drive to compete. So you guys need to pick the right men. If you are picking the men that do compete, the men who have money, the men that you guys say you want, then men will start being that way because whatever it is that you guys dictate, how you want men to be, I believe men will be that way. But if you continue to pick the bums,
I hear you on that.
The bottom of the barrel men will forever be inside the situation.
Because I do see so many beautiful women being single mothers.
Exactly. And
dang.
And who did they pick? Do you think they picked?
No, obviously it's not a good person because.
And who do you think ultimately is like responsible for that? Both people, right? Both individuals involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So make better choices. You know what I mean? Because that guy, whoever it is, no matter what, the law will make you pay for it.
That's so true.
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter. So, man, even if you don't care, the law will make you pay for it. So make better decisions. Wrap it up. I always tell men to wrap it up.
That's crazy that you said, yeah, beautiful women don't pick the top men. They pick the bottom of the barrel men.
And then complain.
I never saw it like that.
Yeah, so that is the real problem that we have. You guys say you want something. When we become what it is that you say you want, you don't want us. You go back to what you want. So if that's what you want, that's what we'll be.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we want women that respect us. I think all men want respect. You know what I mean?
think that comes with submission. Okay.
That comes with submission to me. But respect overall means more than submission.
And listening, how you always said.
Listening, respecting my mind, respecting my authority.
Oh, goodness.
Authority. Look.
Respect my authority.
Authority. Look.
Lord.
Look. Authority, right? Because at home, you have to have order. That doesn't mean that I'm telling you what to do when I say authority. But when we have conversations, right, that are very important, that move the family, you at least respect my thought. You expect, like, we can have conversations like that. That's what I mean by authority. I don't lead with an iron fist. You know that.
Oh, of course not.
Okay, so
you're married to me.
Exactly. So, but look, submission can look in many different ways. So we don't have to lead with an iron fist.
Say what I do and do what I say.
So we want women that know how to inspire and nurture. You know what I always say: inspire and nurture.
Yeah, that's your favorite word.
So
Inspires.
that I believe most men want and most men need a woman that does that, right? We know about the big L word. We want a woman that listens.
Oh, I thought you were going to say loyalty. Yeah, you're right. Listen.
Loyalty goes without saying, even if I didn't speak about loyalty. Loyalty and sex goes without saying, even if I don't speak about
sex.
Loyalty from
that's just like
we expect sex from our women. Period. Loyalty
got it.
and sex we expect. I didn't want to speak about that on this, but yes, men, we expect loyalty and sex from our women, right?
Just the whole,
All
our
men,
body is yours, I guess.
all men, if you have picked us and you don't want us to go out and stray or do anything, we expect loyalty and sex.
Well, I
Period.
think the same thing. If you don't want us to go out and stray, we expect money, respect, money.
Yeah. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. You're not gonna get
Before we
pushback.
go out here and get these sugar daddies.
You're not gonna get pushback from me when you talk about guys and guys having to provide for their family, having to provide for themselves, and just be men. So yes, I don't care how women say they want men that provide. They want men. They prioritize providing for a family. Like I told you, you guys should not prioritize it, even though it's very important. Right, in a relationship,
Because
it's very
why?
important. You guys should not. The way you guys prioritize it is very toxic, because you guys look for guys that just make money. You don't care what it is, how he comes. It's just about money. So to me, that becomes toxic. I understand you can say money is important, but everybody's not rich. Everybody doesn't have money. Most people are average people. So when you start talking about people's pockets and you start putting unrealistic expectations on people's pockets, you start playing a dangerous game. So I don't think people should be checking people's pockets and telling people how much they should make. I think we should work on how to inspire each other, how to have multiple streams of income, how to support each other, how to be on each other's team, right? So we can get to the goal, because no matter what it is in life, we will grow in different directions. We will grow in the same directions. We will have different things that we want to do. But at the end of the day, we're on the same team. And that's all we want, a team player. And our team. Not your team, our team. So,
yeah, everything would just flow better when you guys are team players, for sure. Your goals will align. Like, if your goals align, you'll reach your goals much faster if you're a team player. We know that from having jobs. So
the next thing I would say is we want women that can compliment us on a setting, in any setting, right? And including family functions, networking events. So what I'm saying is, if we go out into any setting, right, and let's say I'm going to a networking event where I'm going to apply for a job and everybody has to bring their wife to the event. You should be able to walk around, speak to the people you need to speak to get me that job, because men
to get you that job.
No, listen.
I thought I was just there.
If
for
I'm
the
bringing
looks.
you, but if I need you to be in that type of room where all the women are working the room, I think that you should be able to work the room just like how everybody else is working the room. I don't think you should be sitting there like a I don't know what to do. So we want a woman, no matter what environment. Who has confidence? Not just in confidence, whatever environment that you're in, you know how to blend in, you know how to work the room. That's just something that guys like. We don't want women who are awkward in different places that we visit frequently. So that's something that I think guys value very much. Somebody that can already blend with their program.
Okay.
We want someone who is intellectual and able to hold a conversation.
Of course.
Yeah, so that's why when people say, oh, we just want someone that we can tell what to do and this and that, I think it's ridiculous.
So do you guys value intellect over looks? Which one would you rather have?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. Look, I know for a fact I want somebody that I can wake up to that I think is beautiful before anything.
So nothing in their brain, beauty.
I would never be with someone who has nothing in their brain. We're talking about what do we prioritize over what.
Yeah.
Right? So I would.
So looks
I would never,
or intelligence.
I would never get someone who's straight, intelligent, and ugly. That I'm gonna tell you straight up, right? So that we can take off the table, right? But I would never get someone who's pretty and not intelligent.
Mediocre.
Right? Mediocre looking.
Mediocre intellectually.
As long as you can hold a conversation, as long as we can build, as long as you have all the other stuff that I listed, right? You're fine. because there's other stuff as well too. But you can't be someone who's not intelligent.
Okay.
But you also can't be somebody who's not beautiful.
Got it.
All right.
Never mind. I was gonna say beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Bullshit.
But
that's bullshit.
It depends who's the beholder,
That's
but
bullshit.
it's still a man, so he could
That's
find
bullshit.
whoever beautiful.
That's bullshit. There's a standard of beauty. There are ugly people that everybody think is universally ugly. Correct? We're gonna say that no. Correct?
Okay.
And there are pretty people that everybody thinks universally are pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a beauty standard. Everybody else who's in the middle who wants to claim that they're pretty or they're ugly, it's bull. There's a beauty standard. Everybody's not beautiful, no matter how you feel. It's good to have confidence, but everybody's not beautiful, no matter how you slice it.
Okay.
Yep. We want someone that has a backbone and that we cannot walk all over.
You could say that again.
Right?
Say it again.
We want someone that has a backbone and that we cannot walk all over.
Yeah.
Right? We want a woman that sees value in cooking for her man and children.
All of that.
All of that. Man first before the children come, but especially.
What does that mean?
That's part of submission to me, cooking.
What's man first before the children mean?
That before the children come, you already get comfortable cooking for me.
Oh, okay.
As a man. And then whenever the children come, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Man first and then children. Not just whenever children come.
Okay. This is a side note. Mm-hmm. Are you like that just brought me to this. Do you think a man should get served before his children?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't believe in that. You know me. I don't believe in that macho man, whatever this and that. But what I will tell you, the only caveat, if I'm the number one person who is bringing in all the bacon and you guys are all home, getting to enjoy food and all the stuff while I'm working, no, listen, but seriously, you guys getting to enjoy life. You guys are getting to enjoy life off of my hard work. When I come home, I would expect special treatment. I don't know if that means I eat first. I don't mean whatever, but I would definitely expect extra special treatment because I know everybody's at home, right?
You would get a bubble bath. I got it. I don't know about eating first.
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is that I would want, because I know every man wants something different. But whatever I would want, I think that you would oblige.
Yeah,
I don't think that I would ask for much.
No, and I would say thank you for having me at home. My dream job. Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. So that's what I always talk about. There needs to be an energy shift if the other person takes the full 100% sole provider, because I think that's a very important thing to do, and it's only looked at important whenever women have to do it. But if a man has to do it, it just looks like something that he just should be doing.
No, it is for sure a huge responsibility. When you're the sole provider, when you have a home, cars, kids, everything you have to pay for in life, and even just, we were talking about health insurance in itself, a couple $100 for a family a month. So someone being able to do it on their own and affording the woman or mother of their children to be home, that is a special thing. Mm-hmm. So I think it definitely should be looked at as something special.
Good. Oh my God. Really? I hear that. She came a long way. She came a very long way. Before she was on her who gives a hell? You working, you're supposed to work, you're a man. But we gotta show appreciation to men. Men don't get appreciation. Men get overlooked. Men unless you in the 1% of man, everybody looks over you or whatever. But men are special. Men need to be heard, and we all know men need to be heard because everybody's speaking, right? But now that we're speaking, I think women need to really listen. Like, I think all women need to listen to what men want. And one thing I will say, if a man has no kids and he does not desire a single mom, men with no kids, and if you are a man who has no kids and you desire single mothers, I don't know why you would want to start there. I believe that you should think more about yourself. Enough for you to start your own family, right? You don't want to pick up somebody else's family. I think that you want to start your own family, especially if you don't have family. But me, now that I have a son, I would go for a single mom. I would never have the nerve to go for a female who has no kids. Number one, I don't want you around my child if you don't know how to be around children.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand that. There's just order in the world and nobody plays by the rules.
So you're saying single men should go with single women, no kids.
Single
attached.
men who are childless
yes.
need to seek single women who are childless.
Yes,
preferably.
and men who have children need to seek women who have children of her own.
Yeah, I know other people will go for whatever they want because maybe some people are into what they're into. But for it to work, for it to be the way that I believe it needs to be, stay within what it is that you are. Like don't be quick to go and be a father because being a father, that is why people don't respect fathers. There are a lot of men who get into situations, right, with women with kids, and they don't like the woman. They walk out of the kids' lives or whatever. Like that's not the environment that children need to be in.
I agree, but yeah, I think to each their own. But I know there are men who, even if they stop dating or talking to the woman and they already became a father figure to that child, that they do still have a relationship with that child, even though that child is not theirs. So that's also a beautiful thing. So I guess it depends what kind of man you are. I wouldn't say it's a wrong thing to do for a childless man to be with a single mom. Some men value other people's kids.
Yep, I know. Not me.
Yeah, not you.
Not me. I don't.
But that's not everyone's story. So I think be with whoever fits. But I think what you're trying to say is childless people will fit better together. Have people. Less drama.
Yeah, give yourself the best chance to succeed. That's what I'm saying. Don't handicap yourself by carrying somebody else's responsibility. No matter if you like the person or that's whatever, just don't pick up for somebody else's mistake because that's what it is. It's that woman and whoever that baby daddy is mistake. Because obviously if they're not raising the kid together, it was a mistake. The only way to raise kids is together, no matter how it looks. So that's what I believe in.
All right.
So overall, this was men's night. This was what men want. If you like the content, as always, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know your thoughts. You can donate as well. We have our Cash App and our PayPal in the description, so you can donate as well. So do you have anything else you want to say, my love?
No, that's all. It was a good conversation. I liked picking your brain about what men really want. So let's see if we can help some people understand what some men really want. Most men really want.
Nice. And on that note,
we're over and out. Bye.
Peace.